What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title was going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was not even about to do a video. I wasn't about to do a video today, but then I kind of felt bad, and I was like, you know what? I kind of been a little bit inconsistent. Which a lot of times that I try to do this, I know a lot of people are like, Recklezz, when you gonna drop? When you gonna put another? I try to literally space out a little bit because I know a lot of people have a lot of stuff to catch up on if you can't watch the video same day. So I try to be a little bit more, cool with that. I know a lot of people have said that before. I see a lot of channels that are literally pushing a lot of information, which is a lot of information out here politically. I'm not even gonna lie, but at the same time, I try to put out, a video here and there, and then I kind of I have a day where I don't, because I'm trying to give everybody a time to catch up, with what's going on. You know what I mean? But literally, I'm not even gonna lie. It is it's 2:14 in the morning. Literally, I know, right? 2:14 in the morning. Y'all see it right here. This says Dominique Alexander just posted another video of him gloating himself, claiming he is the most talked about person over the past 10 years.
Dominique Alexander is the Antichrist. I wouldn't give two cahoots, right? Because you don't know me. You don't know anything about me, and yet trying to post my background or whatever it is. Let me say this real quick. I'm the first person to tell my own testimony. Nobody have to tell it for me. At the end of the day, I was the most talked about individual over the course of 10 years, right? So
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know Dominique Alexander until this actually happened, and I'm also not gonna lie that he should have stayed away from this, but he's not doing nothing but making himself look worse, making Karmelo family look worse, his team, and Karmelo himself, just based off of the things that he's been doing and what he's been saying. So I seen this post too, and I want to share this with y'all before I get into what I'm getting into. And when I say that it's absolutely crazy, Sarah Fields literally put out a tweet, whatever it is, it's called now. And it's a lot of stuff going on. But I have to show y'all this first. This is Dominique Alexander standing with Jasmine Crockett. When I tell y'all that I said in plenty of videos that they're literally like the same person. They're literally the same person. They move in such an ignorant way that it's not even funny. So, just like I said, literally have it here. Sarah Fields says, new report on Next Generation Action Network and Dominique Alexander's team going to drop soon. Notifications on. And I was like, dang, I wonder what she has, because I literally was playing. I was literally playing a game with my buddy, and I seen this on X, and I'm like, dang, I definitely have to. I definitely got to check this out. So big shout outs to Sarah Fields. What she's doing is an amazing job. I don't care what nobody say. She is doing literally amazing work when it comes down to a lot of this. I'm telling you. But clicked on it, right? And it says here, this is literally Karmelo. Literally says here, according to a new open record response from TDPS, and then it has the NGAN, has been engaged in active criminal activity from the beginning. Gifts and Go and Frisco ISD aligned with criminal activity. Says, many of you may remember the video of Dominique Alexander with Next Generation Action Network. So if y'all hear me say NGAN, that's what it is. Said a felon posing as Karmelo's advocate, which he is, leading him with his own security team from the jail to a secured vehicle. Says here the footage below was probably filmed and posted after Karmelo Anthony was released on bond. Y'all know it got dropped from the $1 million to the $250. Says POV, with Karmelo Anthony, I gave the aggressive reporter that look. Once we got him in the car, she gave me that nod. Said Adigan Threat. I'm pretty sure that's the name. She knew at that point I was, mad. Move, lady. Says Adigan Threat is named Director of Security and Protocol according to NGAN's website, run by Dominique Alexander. However, According to the newly obtained response to a request sent to the Texas Department of Public Safety, Adigan Threat is not licensed as a private investigator or security guard, nor does he have any licensing overseen by the Texas Private Security Board, nor has he ever applied for a license. So therefore, with this Adigan Threat, it's about to get worse and worse, as I was looking through this earlier. Says, according to NGAN, they have their own internal security team with training. And Dominic Alexander has stated that they are providing security for Karmelo and his family. Mind you, when it comes down to this give, send, go, all this money, it's literally a money grab. It's literally a money grab for Dominic Alexander and this whole team. And he's getting called out on it. Says this is illegal in the state of Texas. And in Texas, even if you're working as an unarmed security guard, you need to be licensed to provide personal security. The Texas Department of Public Safety requires all security guards, both armed and unarmed, to be licensed. This is typically done by registering with the DPS, completing level 2 security guard training. Additionally, NGAN is required by law to display a Texas private security license on website. It says here, Adigan Threat also has a history of assault on a family member, unlawful carrying a weapon, and marijuana possession. I have reached out to Adigan Threat for a comment, but I have received no response, of course, which is, it doesn't surprise me. Literally says here that everything is fake, everything is false. Like I said, it's all literally a money grab when it comes down to it. All of this is a money grab, if y'all don't know. So just below this, let me see here. This is the public information. Literally what I just read. So if y'all want to take a picture of this, screenshot this, whatever y'all need to do, y'all can. All of the information is here, or y'all can go check Sarah Field's X account if y'all have to as well. But as I was looking through more and more, y'all can see this is right here, Adigan Threat, in the picture, right here. And then this is also him in the middle, as y'all can see. And this is on the Next Generation Action Network.com. Says Director of Security and Protocol, Adigan Threat. Which everything is right here. Said what many didn't see. This is from a post. Said what many didn't see was the view from the security director's smart glasses capturing the moment. Our NGAN security team escorted Karmelo Anthony. So they're literally saying it. I mean, but then again, I'm getting called out for it. So ain't doing nothing but making everything worse on their part. So this right here is explaining and has everything on this Adigan Threat. Literally all when it comes down to the citations, criminal and court cases. Literally has unlawful carrying a weapon. This is back in 2023, 2025, assault, family violence, 2006. Literally just, it seems like Dominic Alexander is recruiting people that are literally having the same rap sheet or around the same rap sheet that he has. This is another booking, is a mugshot out there in Dallas, Texas. Back in literally just 2 years ago. In January. So this is the supposed director, the security director that they have. Unlawful carrying a weapon right here. So all the charges are right here. Like I said, a lot of this information y'all can find on Sarah's X account. But a lot of it is here. I'm not even gonna lie. Literally says here also that I had to show y'all that says here from Sarah Field's receipt of the Get Sim Go page admitting that the funds will go to security measures. Literally, so it's all right here. When I tell y'all this is a big money grab, it's a big money grab. They're using obviously Karmelo's name just for his name. They know, and that's the thing. What people fail to realize is that. And I know probably y'all, most of y'all probably agree with me, but y'all also don't care because I honestly don't. Because I know for a fact that I just see I see guilty. I mean, everything screams guilty. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm looking at the simple fact that Dominique Alexander never was an advocate for Carmelo Anthony. Dominique Alexander was never somebody that really cared for Carmelo Anthony, which, again, don't really care. But it all shows right here. This is nothing but a money grab. It's something that, to get his name out here, to make his name bigger for everybody to, pay attention to, and to get everybody riled up, to cause straight destruction, which ever since this case has happened, when it comes to people defending him, it has been nothing but straight destruction. I'm telling y'all, and it's pretty wild. But y'all see that these funds, a lot of these funds will be going to security. Literally. Says the funds raised will also support a range of urgent and necessary needs that have emerged as a result of the situation, including but not limited to Anthony family due to escalating threats to their safety will be well-being, as well as basic living costs, transportation, counseling, and other security measures. So it's all right there. Making sure it's like one of those things of like choosing, putting it's the small print. It's a small print, but I mean, hey. That's on them. This is something. This is what you get when you want somebody that obviously you and honestly, I don't know too much about if this family knows this Dominique Alexander or wherever he came from, but obviously y'all didn't do any research. But then again, that's on y'all, because at the end of the day, we know what Karmelo did. He's guilty of and yeah, you go to got his trial, whatever. But at the same time, they know what it is. This is nothing but to get this NGAN's name out there even more. He lied. The first video that I showed y'all, obviously, he's the most talked about over the past 10 years. Nobody knew who Dominique Alexander was until all of this happened. I mean, honestly, nobody knew it. Nobody knew who Dominique Alexander was until all of this happened. I'm telling y'all. Says, I am also including the mugshot of a Damon Crrenshaw. He can be seen here. In his mugshot after being arrested. Literally for assault. I'm telling, bro. Every single person that Dominique Alexander has hired and are with it, that's with this has a long rap sheet, and it all says assault. Here's the other man that can be seen in the footage of Karmelo leaving jail. This is the Damon Crrenshaw with his rap sheet. It's crazy, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Says also not licensed. Okay, I'm done cooking for now. That's what Sarah says. Says here he's a vice president of this NGAN. I'm assuming he's the other person that was walking with Karmelo. But these are literally all the recent charges from him. Literally has it back in 2001. Back in 2013. Dang. Literally, he's hiring felons, it look like. He's hiring felons. So Sarah posted a lot of this information. Y'all can go check it out on X. And y'all have here Dominique Alexander literally pleading his case up under Oliver Pro. So y'all can go check that out too as well. But I read a little bit right here. It says, Sarah Lee, we genuinely hope you find peace. Your long-standing obsession with the Next Generation Action Network is not only unfortunate, it's revealing. Basically just saying, let's be clear, your narrative doesn't define us. Your attacks, both personal and or organizational, fall flat in the face of real, measurable results. While you in your echo chamber of hate to try to distract and distort our work continues to uplift communities, challenging injustice and bring a real change. It's nothing about, let me tell y'all something. If he has to constantly make different posts, because this isn't the first time that he's made a post. I think there's one up under here as well. Yeah, there's one right here. Let me be clear. So it's another. Let me be clear. I don't usually take time to respond. So he responded like 3 times. I don't usually take time to respond to baseless noise. But since you made it your personal mission to distort our work and rile up your base with disinformation today, I'll make an exception. Sir, you're exceptional. So he's basically trying to plead his case numerous times when it comes down to it. But honestly, if he knows that he's not in the wrong, he knows that, you know, he wouldn't be responding right now. It's all right there. He got called out on it. Obviously, they see that this case is long gone. They seen it. They seen that this case wasn't anything to begin with, meaning that they know the outcome when it comes down to Karmelo. They know all of that. I mean, it's all right there. We've seen too many things. I've told y'all yesterday the video to drop. I think there's 31 or 32 witnesses between coaches, the staff that was there, as well as the athletes, you know, the students that were there also, you know, different buses, different schools. I think Centennial, Heritage, Memorial, and it was a couple other schools that were mentioned, as well as, again, coaches, you know, the staff and stuff. So it's a lot of things that are definitely out there. I'm not even gonna lie, when it comes down to it. But like I said, as time goes, I will be making sure to keep everyone updated as things come out. If y'all don't already follow Sarah Fields, make sure y'all do that. Always amazing information out, calling them out of what they're doing and the corruption that's going on, because it is very real. I mean, it is very real. My thing is, at the end of the day, that like I said, when it all comes down to it, it is one thing with right or wrong. Karmelo definitely in the wrong about it. They know that from the get go. It's just something else to, you know, bring like it been saying, this, you know, this becoming the new George Floyd. It's definitely something like that, and it's just about being, you know, that right and wrong thing. And obviously Karmelo knows he was in the wrong about it. That's why in a video that was shown not too long ago of him saying, you know, Dominique saying basically that Karmelo has no remorse for what he did, you know. So having somebody that go out and speak, even if he did or didn't have remorse, just somebody going out and speaking to the public, saying things like that, I'm telling y'all, Dominique Alexander, their whole team and out, they don't care about, I'm telling y'all, bro, they don't care about what Karmelo with his family got going on. It's nothing but a money grab to get their name out there, and it's absolutely sickening. I'm not even gonna lie, it's sickening. At the same time that, you know, when it all comes down to it, of Karmelo still been in the wrong with it. A lot of this that's going on with Karmelo, this whole money grab, them asking for more money because he just turned 18, all of it's sickening. It's nasty. You know, it's sad to see that Austin Metcalf, you know, Jeff Metcalf, Hunter, pretty sure her name is Megan, the mom. It's a lot of things that I see, and that, you know, when it comes to them asking for more money, when they come, you know, they're constantly trying to place this whole race thing and this whole it's nasty, and it sucks. You know, you have them grieving, you know, they lost the son. They're trying to make it to seem like these sons was just the R word, and they you know, it's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. And like I always say, God sees all. I have to watch what I say on here. More and more information will be dropped, and I'll make sure that I get it out to y'all as best as possible when it comes down to it. This is something that automatically needs to be called out when it comes down to this. Literally hiring nothing but people of assault. You know, you see Dominique Alexander, even when it comes to a woman and a child. You know what I mean? Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Like I said, this is somebody that obviously should have been made as a, at the end of the day, as a example, you know, for a lot of teens out there, what not to do, not reacting the way that he did. Like I said, regardless of the simple fact, Karmelo could have been this amazing kid, you know, great grades, you know, when it comes down to it and stuff. So at the end of the day, you know, like I said, could have been this amazing kid, could have done this, but at the same time, took a knife to a track meet. Horrible thing he did, and now you have to face the consequences. I mean, that's just what it is. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.